the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a lagon load of provisions to the rough and tumbling settlement of Phandalin, city of a couple of days' travel southeast of the city. Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying that only he and his brothers had found something big and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to the Barfin Provisions, trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on a horse along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to, quote, take care of business. You've spent the last few days following the high roads south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribor Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail.
What's the escort's name?
The escort's name is Sildar Hallwinter.
And what supplies are we escorting? Did he say?
It's just a wagon load of supplies.
We're not supposed to know. We're like the transporter.
Just bring the supplies to this place.
Who's driving it and who's walking along beside?
It's just a horse and carriage, right?
Glennon's driving it.
You guys are up at Neverwinter, and you guys are coming down this way, and you've just veered on to the Tribor Road.
Wait, is there a map somewhere that I'm not seeing?
Sorry, let me switch you guys over.
Yeah, we can ditch the rear pit, babe.
There you go.
Is the wreck symbol where we're at?
That? No, where the arrow is. You just started turning on to Troubadour Road.
Okay.
So who's driving and who's walking, and you guys can introduce yourselves to each other, because I don't think you guys have met each other, right?
Glennon is sitting driving. He's alone in the front because he doesn't get along very well. He's kind of muffled because he's older.
Hey, can you turn up your mic a little bit?
Yeah. Is that any better?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Jarlin Brothelek is in the back, and he's doing just fine. He's kind of a hard ass. He's inflexible in his thinking. He's straight up pally, and I don't know. I don't know why he's doing these odd jobs, but he's doing it for some reason.
What race is he?
He is a dragonborn. He's a dragonborn pally. Maybe, yeah, he's a dragonborn pally. He's in the back, holding up the rear.
So, my character's name is Rex, and I'm an elf monk. I'm a guild artisan, and I come from my dojo, which was attacked in the middle of the night by a bunch of unknown individuals. I was taken out of my trance by the smell of burning embers. The attackers had ransacked the place and set fire to the monastery. I was forced to evacuate the dojo, but luckily I was able to catch a glimpse of the culprits, and I swore to search out those who would desecrate my place of worship and exact revenge on them. I have a feeling that What?
Are you the sort of guy that's been telling this story to everyone you come across, so my guys getting know about it?
Yeah, I'm telling you guys about my story, and be like,
This is out of character right now, just to let people know who's playing what kind of character, and then you guys can expand upon it through role playing, ask each other questions about each other, and get to know each other on the trip.
Yeah. And so I have a feeling that they were followers of the Bashaba god, I guess, religion. And but I'm not certain, since I only saw their faces. They didn't really have any symbols attached to them or anything. And I am walking alongside this cart with a bunch of strangers, and I'm searching the countryside for the people who burned down my monastery.
Hero, who are you playing as?
So my character's name is Bartholomew the Fourth, and he wears more of a finer things. He's kind of got these showy, fine clothes. They're rather bright, but you can tell they're a little frayed on the edges, and if you look close enough, you can tell he's not exactly really actually a nobleman. He is a cleric, and I still have to figure out the divine domain thing, but I guess for now we'll go with that. He's aligned to Bahamut. He's mostly an honest cleric. He enjoys his drink, and he has a taste for the finer things, and he likes to talk a lot. And he's at the moment just trying to sit on the back, and he's trying to talk up the paladin.
All right, then do it. You guys can talk about how you guys got to know Gudrun, or whatever you guys want to talk about. Get to know each other.
Hey guys. What's up? My name is Rex.
God, I'm so bad at role.
How are you guys doing?
So talkative.
Yeah.
I think we should just make our way to Phandalin. Collect
All
this
right,
gold.
so it's a nice,
Done with
quiet road.
Rex, you talk too much for me. I'm comfortable in my wagon seat. Go away.
So you've been on the Triborough Road for about half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot two dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black-feathered arrows sticking out of it, and the woods press close to the trail here. The steep embankment and dense thickets on each side.
Tim says stop. Glenn tries to stop the wagon.
What's going on up there?
Gear back and try to come to a halt slowly as you pull on the rein.
I get jostled in the back, and I hop out of the
Actually,
cart.
make a deck save.
Me?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. What do I?
You just click the dexterity thing in your
Just click
character
dex
sheet.
on your sheet. There's a dexterity saving throw on your sheet. Just click on that.
I need to find it first.
It's on your core sheet.
Your second column at the top. Sorry, I cleared the chat. Did you see what it was?
He's got
No.
a 2 and a 10.
No, that was me. I clicked it back.
Right. All right. So you roll a 2, and you accidentally fall out the back of the wagon. You don't really take any damage, but you get a little dirty. You roll on the ground a little bit. We're going very fast.
I'm in the back, so Jarlin runs up quickly to Bartholomew, grabs him by the back of the coat, says, that was a pretty solid fall. Pulls him up on his feet.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what was all this commotion about? Then I look over to the seat into the front, and I see the two dead horses, and I'm like, this reminds me of that time at the horse rack. There was two goblins in the front there. They got a little rowdy, and next thing you know, there's just dead horses everywhere.
Okay, Bartholomew, just stay quiet. I'm gonna go check out these horses. So I walk over to the horses.
All right. You can definitely see that the arrows killed him. Make a perception check. All right. You find saddlebags themselves that are on the horses are looted, and Jeff's clicking or Paul's clicking stuff. The saddlebags have been looted. You can tell that these are the horses that Sildar and Gundren were on.
Do we know them?
Yeah, they're the people that sent you on this mission.
Oh, okay. That's not good.
So Gundren Rockseeker is the one that sent you guys on this mission, and Sildar is his escort. He's
I just have one question
dude.
before we continue.
Sure.
With this, there's two numbers going on here when you click these rolls. What does that mean?
So in 5e, there is advantage and disadvantage. If I think you have advantage in a situation, I'll let you know, and then when you roll, you'll take the highest of the numbers. And if you have disadvantage in a situation, you're gonna roll. You'll roll 2d10 or 2d20, and then you'll pick the lowest number. But most of
Okay.
the time, you're just gonna roll and pick the first number.
Pick the first. Okay. All right. I was curious. It was weird.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It definitely allows the GM to be more forgiving when people ask if they can do something. So yeah, the saddlebag's looted, and you tell that these horses are the ones that they were riding when they left before you to get to the town.
So I'm gonna extract one of the arrows from one of the horses, so I can use it as some sort of means of asking people that we meet around maybe some town or something. Maybe they know what that means or know where it comes from.
Okay.
You said that they were looted?
Yeah, the saddlebag's looted. You can make a perception check if you want as well.
Nah, it's all right.
Okay.
So I'm
She
gonna
probably would.
convey the information that I deduced to the rest of the team.
Okay. As you're doing that, you're yelling back and pulling the arrow out. Another arrow comes screaming in towards you. You. Alright, so 2 arrows come in. One, you see it break off against a tree up on the hill, and another one hits the dirt to your right from the opposite ridgeline.
Oh, so they're coming in both sides?
They're on both sides of you, and they're you hear this scream as 2 of what you can see are goblins come running down the hill towards you guys. Now I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
See? Just like the horse tracks.
Did mine work or not? It gave me an error at the same time.
Nope, it did. You're at 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to select my dude for turn tracker.
So let me just get a sheet together for initiatives.
How did you guys drop that? Little
You
character
click-
icon.
Go to the character sheet or character list on the side and just drag your name, not your image, but your name, onto the game board.
Okay. Whoops. That wasn't. I didn't mean to do that.
I love that your character is you.
Just, I put a picture on it. That's all. Just deal with it for now.
You can Google image search. You
Dude,
know.
I'm not dealing with that right now. Just deal with it.
I have
Jeff's is just, what's his name?
It's Rex.
Literally Rex.
Well, what's your character's name again?
Flamin.
It's always planning.
All right, so
He doesn't have any minute.
these arrows
Does he have
come
any moves?
flying by. What does Rex do?
I how far away am I from the cart?
I think the cart stopped right by it, so you're maybe 5-10 feet away.
Okay, can I put myself like can I snap to cover to the cart?
Yeah, I mean you can move right up to the cart. Cart's kind of in the middle, so you can block yourself from probably one direction, but you're still gonna have people being able to take shots at you. You're kind of out in the open to the other side.
So can I try and make my way to one of the archers?
Yep. You can try making your way up the archer. It's gonna be a little slower, so you get about maybe halfway up the hill. It's a steep incline.
Okay.
As you're doing that, another goblin's been charging down the hill at the same time the arrows went off, so he's pretty close to you. You could probably get to him if you wanted to.
Okay. So I'll do that then. Where are these bad guys?
What do you mean?
I'm
We're all gonna do it in our heads.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Am I in range to attack?
Yeah, you ran right up the hill. About halfway up the hill, you encounter the goblin.
Okay,
He's got
so
a scimitar in his hand, and he's screaming, sharp teeth, drool falling from his mouth as he runs down the hill towards it.
I'm gonna make an attack with my short sword, and follow it up with an unarmed attack with my other hand, with my free hand.
Make your first attack. Alright, you swing, and he parries the first attack with his scimitar. Kind of hooks it, and then swings your attack out of the way. Then when you swing it with your unhand, he takes his other hand and pushes that to the side as well.
Okay.
You guys are in a duel, and now it is Bartholomew's turn.
How far are they away? Like feet wise?
Feet-wise, guy on top of the hill is probably... The guys on top of the hill, the two archers, are probably a little over 30 feet away. And it's going to be rough terrain going up the hill. The other guys are maybe 15 feet from the wagon.
How many actions do you get to return again?
You can move and attack. You can split those up as you want to.
So it's like 2 actions. Okay. So I put myself in cover of the wagon. Try to put myself behind everyone else. And
like the back of the wagon still?
Yeah. And I will cast Sacred Flame on one of the archers.
Okay. Roll it up. Is that a dex save?
It's a dex save, yeah. I'll click it. I'm not sure how this works. Did that work? Nope.
It just puts it out there, but that's cool. You roll a dex save. He misses. So he's going to take the full damage, which is
7.
7. He's going to take 7 damage. That kills him outright. What's well, you did. What does that spell do? Does 7 damage. You can kind of elaborate how you kill him. What does this look like?
Hold on a second. Let me think about this for a second.
Cool, no rush.
The archer is stringing his bow, and as the monk starts running towards these goblins, throwing caution to the wind, a flame from the skies ascends from the skies out of nowhere and just lands itself upon the head of one of the archers, immolating him immediately. As the archer and the arrows both go screaming, and the arrow goes flying in the middle of nowhere, and the goblin slowly burns to death.
Starts to scream as it touches the top of his head, and it gets just cut off as it moves through his body too fast for his scream to escape him.
There you go. That'll work.
Awesome. All right, so Glennon, you're up, sitting on top of the front of the wagon, reins in hand. What do you do?
How many guys did we kill one then? I was a little confused.
Yeah, you killed the one running in from the left.
Okay, so there are 2 left.
Rex is in combat halfway up the hill on the right, and then there's 2 archers on the top.
So I've been sitting down. I jump up and I point my finger up at one of the archers on the hill, and I'm just like, Tim, get him! And as I point, I cast magic missile, and like they come out of where my finger is.
Okay. Do you have a preference on left or right?
Which one's the one that's further from everybody else, I guess.
All right, so you got one on the right hill, and then you've got one on the left hill that's close to Rex right now.
So the one on the right hill, then.
The one on the right hill next to Rex?
No, the one not next to Rex.
Okay, all right, I'll go for that one. Roll, what's that, a dex save as well?
I don't think there's a save on there.
Should.
I think it's just
The
a
name of the
hit,
spell?
isn't it?
Magic missile?
Let me look at the spell. Yeah. I didn't see a save on it before, but let me double check. Yeah, there's no save on it.
Yeah, I don't see a save.
Okay.
So it just does 1d4 plus 1 on each dart.
So-
So I send 3 darts at him. Each one's for 1d4 plus 1. Don't know how to roll that.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, just roll 1d4. Or if you click on the spell, it should roll it in the window if you set it up as an attack.
That doesn't do anything. I set it up as an attack, but it's not doing anything when I click that one.
All right, so just
Burning hand
type
something.
type roll one \roll space 1d4 plus 1. Just type that in chat.
Wait, what is it? Backslash and
\roll space 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, but I have to do that 3 times.
No, it only does. You roll your attack once, and it does that much damage. The 3
No, it
bolts
does.
that come out of
It
it.
says the description is it does 3 darts. Each dart deals 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, I just read it. Pretty crazy spell for 1. Oh, this is a level 1 spell, so that's just like 1 use of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so roll it 3 times. So we got
7.
2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so these 3 bolts fall from your finger, and you end up killing it. If you want to describe it, describe what happens.
I leap up. I've pointed my finger out. I'm just like, Tim, get him! And the tip of my finger starts to glow, and these 3 bright lights come flying out of it and zip over and smash him, one in each eye and one in the nose. And he just goes flying backwards and falls to the ground.
Nice. 2 goblins are down. Jarlin, you're up.
So right when the screams start from the hills, he kneels down, prepares himself mentally for battle. He clutches the draconic holy symbol that he got from his home temple. So all the goblins start screaming from the hills, and he takes one knee, clutches the symbol, and mutters some words underneath his breath in draconic, and nobody else can hear it. But so meanwhile, he's just sitting there, bent in one knee, head down. All the goblins apparently explode, and then he gets up and surveys. So who's left? I guess
there's one that's fighting with Jeff or Rex, and there's one archer up on the hill to the right as well.
Okay. So Jarlin's huge. He's very tall and intimidating. He stands up from taking a knee and slowly starts stepping towards the archer up on the top of the hill. Just calmly staring straight at him. Walks right up the hill, charges right at him, shield in one hand and the Morning Star in the other.
Okay. So you're at the back of the thing at the edge of the counter, so you get about maybe quarter of the way up the hill. Slowly marching all your way up. And then so the goblin closest to Rex, after he parries the 2 attacks, decides to take an attack back. Is it 15 hit your AC?
My AC is 10 plus my Dex and Wisdom, so it is.
Should be on your sheet.
Yeah, but it's wrong.
Oh.
So it's minus 15. So my armor class is 15.
Okay, so it hits. And then he does. When he gets +4 to hit, I didn't see that, so he would have hit you anyways.
Yeah. I know.
Why isn't that working? He does 3 attacks to you. Or 3 damage to you.
Okay. I was worried there for a second.
And then, so he winds up with a scimitar, deflects the 2 attacks that you had done to him, and then wheels around in a circular motion with the scimitar and cuts the inside of your arm. And then, and then the archer on top of the hill sees the paladin coming in. He was originally going to shoot at Rex, but seeing this stalwart paladin moving up the hill, he decides to turn and shoot at him. Does a 20 hit? That's against your AC.
So I'm at 27 armor class.
All right, yeah, it bounces off of your shield. The wooden arrow just cracks against it.
I keep walking.
He kind of swears at you in goblin speak. Don't know what he says, but you kind of get the inclination from his vocals.
I lower the shield and keep walking.
Now we're back to Rex.
So furious with anger from the wound that was just inflicted on me, I attempt another hit with my short sword. I wind up and I just go for it, and then once my hit goes, I double back with another punch to the face.
Okay, roll it up. Ooh. the short. So you get cut, you freak out, and you wind up and you put a nice gouge in through his collarbone with your short sword. And then as he wheels from